Well, welcome back. I've just finished the Robin Hood. I've had it for just over a year now. I'll just have a quick walk around and show you what I've done. The car now is actually ready for the M.O.T. What I'm waiting for now is just the weather to sort its life out and give us some sun or some dry weather. So if we start from the front, I'll show you what I've done before I trip over this carpet. Let's start with the front fenders. The front fenders, I've had to widen them because when I brought the car, it wasn't even covering the wheel, so I made a strip of stainless steel to go down the middle, and obviously you can see the button heads. Obviously the brackets that hold the mudguards on, or fenders, I've had to refabricate them. It's got new headlamps. I've still got the old ones if anybody needs any. They're a little bit rusty, but they're okay. The brakes at the front disc was actually okay, the pads were okay. Calipers were seized, so I took them apart and resealed them. Same obviously on the other side. It's had new brake hoses on the front, the flexes. I'm going to show you not. You see the little flexes there? They're all new, because the other ones seem a little bit too short. The radiator, I've had to change the radiator and the fan. I'll show you the old radiator, hang on a sec. Well, this is the old radiator I took out. As you can see, it's actually rubbing on the fan. It didn't actually leak, but it's I thought I've caught it just in time. See the marks on it? Again, if anybody needs a radiator, it's actually quite an expensive radiator apparently, but obviously I've put a bigger one in there. Yeah, obviously back at the front again, so I've got a new radiator in, or it's a new second hand one off somebody else's Robin. Put the electric fan on the front and a little cowling around it to try and keep some of the air in there. Obviously we've got the it's got a thermostat, the controlled, or whatever you call it there, for the fan. I can't remember what setting it is now, where it comes on and where it goes off as. So that's that. Got a catch can for the coolant. There. And as we go around, there's loads of little bracketry I had to sort of make because things are just hanging there. I've got the battery. Battery's got a cut-out switch on it now, so it's off at the moment. And we've got a breather box for the engine. Originally it just had a pipe going down to the floor, so that's all in there now. Then we come over to the engine itself. The engine, all I've done to it really, obviously some nice new leads to match the colour of the car. It's had an oil change, oil filter, that sort of thing, and obviously I've done all the coolant now. I've made a little cover for the exhaust pipe or the manifold, try and keep a bit of heat away from the HT leads. Master cylinder, that's another story. I had troubles with the servo, so I took it out. Then the master cylinder was weeping, so I sent it off to a company called Past Parts. They re-sleeved it with a stainless steel insert and put the original rubbers back in it again, so that's all working perfectly now. That's what we're going to do. Only loads of little things like got the wash water bottle, those actually held in with cable ties. Now it's got a little bracket in there now. And one of the biggest things I've done really was this bonnet stay, you can see up there. It's actually just connected to the bulkhead with just a couple of screws. But what I've had to do now, because every time we close it, this whole lot there was bending backwards. So I put in another bracket down here, and I put two across there like a V, so it doesn't actually go anywhere now. And I managed to sort of fix it to the actual frame of the car. That's all around there, just quickly show around there. Oh, the other thing I had to do was a little boring job was to do the throttle cable, because it didn't have one when I got it. So I'll give the carburetor a bit of a tune up, it seems okay at the moment. Quick look around here. Oh, the other thing I failed to mention really was the mudguards itself. Everything that's red that's fiberglass can be repainted. I'm still going to do it red, but it's got loads of holes on it. And I'll show you that other bit I meant to say. This bit there is yellow. It doesn't actually do anything. All it's doing at the moment is covering up a hole, because where the other bracket was, it used to go into there. Support. So they'll all be painted. Looking around if there's anything undermounted. A quick obvious one is the exhaust pipe. The first part of the exhaust was original, came with the car. The last part I've actually changed. Walk around this one, we'll see it. Walk around, it's changed. Because what's happening when the exhaust is coming out of the other one, it's coming straight into the mudguard of the fender. So that's all changed now. Bit you might not be able to see very well, but the pedal box. So I'll poke it in there. All the pedals I've actually cut and re-welded them. Don't know if I can get in there or not. Yeah, see I've cut them and re-welded and pushed them over to the left hand side a little bit more. And also I made a little piece in there, a little insert where the, can't you see it or not? Yeah, where the cover goes over the gearbox, I've actually made a little insert there so my foot goes over a bit easier. So I'm not really explaining myself a little very well, but here we go. The other thing I did put on here, which is not really that important, it's a throttle stop. So that if you're thrashing the car, you can actually sort of put your foot right on the floor, you're not going to break the cable. Well, that's sort of the front of the car taken care of. I don't think there's anything yet. There's probably 101 different things I have done and forgot about. No, I can't think of anything at the moment. The dashboard, I've actually completely redone it. I took the whole lot out. There is a couple of videos on it actually. All this now is actually steel. I've just covered it in this like vinyl stuff. And there's the original Sierra Speedo with a pod. I've just put it in a nice little cluster. What it was when I got it, there's loads of different switches and all over the dashboard, all over here. I decided to get them all into one place, which I've got down there. Inside the car itself, it had all this grey carpet. You guys that sort of know the Robins that well, they come with grey carpet, but I've just ripped it out. Well, didn't rip it out, it just sort of fell out near enough. And I've done loads of little things like this little cover here, that's all done in the vinyl now. The centre console. The inside, again, like I say, I've taken the grey carpet off and painted it. I didn't really want any sort of texture on the side. A little crossbar there. That's just a little bit of stainless steel I had, and I just cut it in half and screwed it on. Right, continuing on round, all these here. These cappings I made out of mild steel, just bent them over and put the vinyl on it. Again, on the sides. And just little features like this I made to look nice. And then there's somewhere, I don't know if you can see it, you'll be able to see it, there it is. There's a little switch behind the seat, that's the fuel pump, so you switch it on and off. Handbrake, I've actually fitted the handbrake here now, I don't know if you'll be able to see it that well. But I decided I didn't really want it, a guard over it, or a cover, or a gate, or whatever you want to call it. So I've just left it like that, and I think it looks quite nice. Little outlet socket there for a 12 volt. Oh, I've got to connect it up actually. There's two wires hanging down, must do that. That's it. And we've got the roll cage at the back on the loop. I've painted all that. And come around to the back. And what I've actually done, as obviously you can see, this whole back I've completely remade. What it was originally, I'll show you. Oh, let's go ahead now. That's a piece of it there. That was the original lid. It was a bit of plywood with some carpet over it. So what I've done now, I made a nice new frame, made a box to go in there. That's for like a little toolbox, and again it's sort of just collecting rubbish at the moment. That little tank there is a spare petrol can. So I designed it for hold a gallon, but I've got my calculations a little bit wrong. It's just under a gallon there. So that's there just in case I need, in case I run out. I've got a funnel in there, and I've been sort of throwing sort of spare bits and pieces in there. Fuel tank is original, but I can't see, but it should have like a 90-degree bend. Now a nice shallow bend on it, so the petrol doesn't sort of, as you're filling it, doesn't spray all over you. So I've done this little lid, little catch here. Just close it down. I won't lock it, but it does go right down. There we go. I've got some nice little touches at the back. Some nice hinges. These are of boat hinges for some reason. I don't want to call them boat hinges. And little bits of stainless steel here. And these little wires here, I've deliberately done it, they do come off. You want to take them off, I don't know why, but you do. But I thought I'd put them on there in case I've got something to tie down to. If I want to put something across the back, strap it down. And almost finished now. We've got, oh, we did have spare wheel carrier, which here used to come right out. Oh, I don't know, it's about here somewhere. What I've done, I've actually cut it off and re-welded it, so I'm not going to carry a spare wheel. So I think that's pretty much about it. I think have a quick walk round. Oh, the centres, the wheels, they're not on at the moment. I'm just seeing them in the back actually. Only sort of push on. So all in all, I'm really pleased with it now. I'm just waiting for that bloody weather. As soon as the weather changes, we can go out and get it MOT'd. So all the electrics work, everything works on it now. Headlights are probably out of line, but I can do that at the MOT station. I'm pretty sure he'll let me just go down and have a quick set up. That's it. Looks pretty good. Well, thanks for coming back. Bye now.